Hello. So, I'm not feeling good. I'm just sat in bed watching Young Sheldon. I said to myself months ago that I would start watching that show, and I'm finally watching it. I'm on season 1, episode 8. I'm 8 minutes till the end of that episode. But I don't feel well. I keep feeling on and off nauseous. I feel unwell a lot, and it sucks. Because I can be completely fine and then just feel ill for no reason. And it's like I'm not ill. Like, the thing is, I'm not actually... Okay, how to explain this? I feel ill, but I'm not actually, like, ill. Like, it's not like I've got some passable bug that I can give to people. I just feel sick a lot. I get dizzy a lot. I get lightheaded a lot. It's mainly lightheaded, not really dizzy. It's mainly I get lightheaded a lot. I get nauseous. With my inflamed gut, that also makes me feel sick sometimes. There's not normally a day where I don't feel unwell of some kind. Obviously, I've been actually ill with a bug before. Like, I can tell the difference between being ill with a bug and when I just generally feel off. But I don't know, it just kind of sucks because I feel generally off quite a lot. I get overtired and it makes me feel ill. I think that's what it is. I think my body goes through so much strain. Sorry, I'm moving my leg. You guys are perched on my leg. I think that's what it is. I get like this because my body is under so much strain all the time that it just crashes. Hold on, I'm trying to balance you guys better. You're on my leg, so if it slightly moves, I'm sorry. It's because you guys are perched on my literal leg. It just sucks, you know? Finding myself getting emotional. But, yeah, I'm sat here watching Young Sheldon. My hips and legs are killing me. They really hurt. But, that's not even what's bothering me. I'm used to that. I'm used to being in pain. I'm used to the feeling of pain. But it's just... I don't know. I was sat here feeling nauseous and I was just like... bleh. You know, I just felt bleh. If that makes sense. However, I've been taking the time to rest. I'm watching Young Sheldon. I'm just trying to let myself chill. I feel guilty that I'm not doing something, but I think when I get like this, it's my body telling me to slow down and rest. I think the reason I get like this a lot is because I tend to push myself and keep going and going and going and going, and then my body just goes, no, we've had enough. Part of me has a theory that when I start feeling sick and unwell, it's because my body's like, okay, they're not going to slow down. Let's make them feel unwell so they actually slow down. I don't know if that's actually a solid theory. I don't know if that actually can happen. It's just my own personal guess theory. It's my own personal theory. I'm not a professional of any kind. I'm just talking from experience. I think it's just my body telling me, hey, slow down, you know? Yeah. I mean, I'm chilling in my bed right now. I look a mess. I haven't done really much self-care today besides sitting in my bed. Well, sitting up in my bed. I thought about taking a nap, but I changed my mind and I've been watching Young Sheldon instead, because sometimes I feel worse after a nap because I get burning headaches when I wake up. My head will burn and it's not great. I wasn't sure what video or channel this was even going to be on, to be honest, because it started off talking about how I felt unwell, but I think it's more in lines with my channel Madalada Munden, to be honest. I mean, yeah. I think I want to film a video on kyphoscoliosis at some point. Because I have kyphoscoliosis. I have mild kyphoscoliosis. But the thing is, I want to learn more about it first, in a way. I want to learn more about my actual... I'm trying to see if I can add a light source. Hold on. I want to see if I can find out more about it in general, and I've been doing a little bit of research. But the thing is, they said I have mild kyphoscoliosis, but they didn't even describe how, what, why, because kyphoscoliosis can go in multiple directions for a start. Yeah, but I do want to do more research into it. I definitely need more research on fibromyalgia. I believe my little brother is having a tantrum. I'm sorry about the background noise, but yeah, I definitely... Hold on. I just took my trousers off, and there's the red knee. This is what I'm on about. My knee will randomly go red. I'm getting foot cramp. Ow. Oh my god, ow. My foot's like cramping. One sec. But yeah, I will randomly get this red knee for no reason. My foot is cramping at the exact same time. Oh my god, ow. That normally doesn't happen. The foot cramp just happened at the same time, which is just wonderful. But yeah, this is the red knee I normally get. Any suggestions, guys, why my knee will randomly go red? Anyone? Sometimes the whole knee will just go like this. Like, that's only a patch of it. Sometimes my whole knee will just be randomly red like this. And it tends to mostly be this knee and not really ever this knee. I have also decided that this will be a Madalada video. Yeah, it's more chill in format, but I think it's showing my life in general, not just want to make a sit down video. So I think that's important too, you know? It's alright talking about things in front of a camera, just sat down, but it's also good to show real life aspects of cerebral palsy and stuff. I don't know why my knee's gone red. It's not a symptom of cerebral palsy that I just don't know what it is. It could be fibromyalgia. I need to do research. But my knee will randomly just go red. And that's one of the reasons I thought I had arthritis, is because my knee will randomly go red. This is my knee now. Yeah. Anyways, if any of you have any ideas what that could be, I mean, obviously, I'm assuming, maybe a medical professional is watching this video, but if anyone has even the slightest clue what it could be, your comment will be greatly appreciated. Literally, the second I saw my knee go red, I was like, grab my camera, because I remember in literally the previous video being like, I'll try and get like a clip inserted, but the clip was on my phone, and I'm really struggling at the moment with being able to send over clips from my phone to my laptop. It's been a real struggle. So I was like, oh great, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll show you proof, and then like I couldn't because my technology let me down. But I was like, if it next happens again, I'll grab my camera. Not really expecting it to happen. I literally was getting changed and I was suddenly like, oh my god, my knee's red. My knee's red. And I was like, it twigged in my mind. I was like, shit, wait, grab the camera. Grab the camera. It only lasted a few moments. My knee is basically back to normal now, but any suggestions why my knee will randomly go red like that? Anyways, today has been a pretty chill day for me, to be honest. I've just kind of been resting because I haven't been feeling too great, in all honesty. The most productive thing I've really done all day is make this video, to be honest. Next day, I slept until like 1, or what is the date today actually? Where is my phone? It is the 11th of April, Tuesday the 11th of April 2023. I really don't feel well. Chest pains. Breathlessness. A minute ago the pain in my chest got replaced with the pain in my head. And I started like breathing really heavily. Today is definitely not a good day for me, that's for sure. There's that pressure in my gut again. Which I'm starting to think is not my inflamed gut. I just really don't feel good. I spent most of the day in bed, luckily, to rest, but like, I've had back burning, which I get burning pain sometimes, that's not unusual. Like a burning sensation in my back. Burning headache currently. Hip ache. Don't know, chest pains. Stomach pain recently, or like pressure in the upper part, like here. It's just not been a good time. Been really extra breathless. Just not feeling that great, to be honest. Really not feeling good. But yeah, I'm gonna try and rest up some more. Okay, it's chill out time. I'm gonna watch some more Young Sheldon and just try and rest. I think the best thing I can do when I'm feeling like this is rest and pray to God it helps. Because sometimes rest doesn't help and sometimes it does, but it can't hurt to rest. Oh, my shoulders. I just feel like it's one thing after another. I feel like, it's just not a good time right now, to be honest. You guys are legit stacked on 1,000,001 books. Risky business. Today is the 12th of April 2023 and I'm feeling a lot better. Honestly, this is the best I've felt in a while. I don't like the glasses in the video. I'm gonna take them off for a sec. Yeah, this is the best I've felt in a while, to be honest. I'm at a level of pain that I can deal with, that is fine, that is normal, that is... It's nothing. Doesn't make me emotional like yesterday. That's how you can tell I'm really struggling, is when I get all teary about being in pain. Which isn't me by any means saying that you can't cry about being in pain. I'm just saying that for me personally, when I start getting like all teared up, that's usually when it's my threshold, you know what I mean? Anyways, yeah, so this is the best I've felt in a while. I was up at 10ish rather than 1 in the afternoon yesterday. I must have needed the sleep though. I reckon yesterday I was just incredibly run down. And my body was like, you need rest, right? Throw all this stuff at you so you actually rest. Or maybe I was just run down and it was causing me a bunch of problems. But I reckon 100% I was just really run down, just really fatigued. Probably anxiety was part of the chest pains. I think I was just run down, honestly. I genuinely think I was just really, really, really run down. Also, another thought was it could have been fibromyalgia acting up really bad, because if you let me read you these symptoms: increased sensitivity to pain, extreme tiredness (brackets fatigue), muscle stiffness, difficulty sleeping, problems with mental processes known as fibrofog, such as problems with memory and concentration, headaches, irritable bowel syndrome (brackets IBS) that causes stomach pain and bloating, which was probably what the pressure was, if we're being for real. So I think, honestly, yesterday I think it was fibromyalgia kicking my ass, if I'm being honest, and I was so run down. This is a good point.
reading off the NHS website, it says fibromyalgia has many symptoms that tend to vary from person to person. The main symptom is widespread pain, which I was in a lot of pain all over my body. There may be periods when your symptoms get better or worse depending on factors such as your stress levels. I've been very stressed lately. Changes in the weather. The weather's been unpredictable lately. I read that wrong. I read that as how physically attractive you are. I was like, what? No, it was how physically active you are. That's funny. I read the page wrong. I had a double take. I was like, has someone edited this? No, my brain is just having a moment. How physically active you are. And yeah, like I said, I was probably run down, which made all my symptoms worse. And then the widespread pain could feel like an ache, a burning sensation, and a sharp stabbing pain. And I had a burning back. Okay, my back was burning me. I get burning headaches all the time, but my back was burning me. I had pain, like an ache. I was achy. I had all of that basically. Yeah. Plus, I already have cerebral palsy on top of all of that, so it was probably cerebral palsy and fibromyalgia merging together to make me feel shitty, you know? Or, sorry, terrible. Yeah. Here we go, other symptoms. Dizziness and clumsiness. Feeling too hot or too cold. Yesterday, I literally had to take all my layers off because well, not all of them, but like a majority of the layers off because like I was literally overheating. This is because you're not able to regulate your body temperature properly. Yeah. Basically what I'm trying to say is yesterday I think it was cerebral palsy and fibromyalgia making me, because I was run down, being worse. So yeah, I genuinely think yesterday was me having a rough patch with cerebral palsy and fibromyalgia, because now that I've researched, my sibling's having a tantrum, now that I've researched, looked up the symptoms of it, it sounds a lot like fibromyalgia and cerebral palsy kicking my ass. Believe it, you might believe it. 12th of April, nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I just had a fall outside my house. The first day I'm starting to feel better, and I have a fall outside my house. I wasn't emotional until 2 seconds ago, apparently. I don't like the look of glasses in the video. I had a fall just now. Why am I getting emotional? I wasn't emotional. I was laughing about it. Just... Really? Really? I had a fall just now, and literally right outside my house, like right outside the front door, literally seconds away from getting through the door, like down the path bit. I don't know how to explain my house to you, but oh, my thumb. I do a lot of things on autopilot, like slap my hands together, but my thumb is currently having a moment. I fucked this thumb up the worst. But, yeah, that thumb is kind of swollen. Literally just now, I thought my hands were going to be more scraped because my hand, I went down with a thump, didn't even trip over the step, just went down with a thump and scraped my hands all across the floor. So I'm surprised they're not more scraped, they're just little scrapes across my hands. I thought it was going to be more scraped than that, but it's not. My knee. Oh yeah, my knee. Hold on. Let me show you guys my knee. Hold on. Gotta love my scraped knee that I banged on the floor. basically fell, so my knee came up and hit the pavement and my hand scraped across the pathway. So I'm surprised they're not more grazed, to be honest. And for some reason my back really, I mean I have back issues anyways, and my mum said it's probably the force of falling, because some guy was stood right behind me and saw the whole thing, some stranger, and he was just like, "You went down with hell of a whack. Are you okay? You went down with hell of a whack, and you went down with hell of a thump." He kept repeating himself over and over again. I don't think he knew what to do. I was just there like grunting in pain. I was like, my knee, but obviously a real grunt, not a fake grunt. I was just there grunting and holding my knee. My hips are starting to really hurt me now. Even though I didn't hit my hips, but obviously the impact of the fall and the fact that my knee was up like this would affect my hips. My hips are fragile anyways. I don't know if I have any other injuries actually. Actually, I'm going to check and then I'll get back to you guys. No, it's mainly just grazes on my hands. And a little bit on this part of me. And my knee. And the rest will be internal, obviously. Like my thumb is really sore. A bit swollen. But yeah, basically I had a fall right outside my house. And you know what? I'm not even surprised. Like, first day I feel better and I fall over. So I bet tomorrow will be horrific. I bet tomorrow I'm going to be in so much pain, which is just great. Just brilliant when I was starting to feel back to my normal. And now I'm going to be in so much pain. Again. Why am I getting upset? This is stupid. It's not stupid. Emotions are not stupid, but you know, I'm allowed to be a hypocrite to myself. Oh, ow, that stings. My tears are stinging my skin. My mum and my brother lifted me up by the arms to get me off the ground, and I kind of hobbled in. It took me a minute to get off the ground, but you know. And then I was asking about my phone because my phone was face down on the pavement. Priorities. After grunting about my knee and kind of going over my hands, I would then realise my phone was face down on the ground, and I was like, shit, please don't be broken, you know? This video, I was supposed to get back and film research clips because I was going to research more into fibromyalgia because I've been feeling so rough because of my fibromyalgia. And I was saying to my friend today that I'm not used to my new diagnosis of fibromyalgia, and I sometimes will be like, why do I feel so rough? And it takes me a minute to connect the dots and realise that, oh yeah, it's because I have fibromyalgia. And this video was supposed to be me coming back and talking about that, basically. And instead, I'm telling you guys about a fall that I had. This really has been a rough few days. I think that's why I'm getting emotional. It's because it's been a lot, but one sec. But yeah, I swear it's always on the week I have plans that I feel the most crappiest. My right hip is really killing me right now. And I mean, they were sore anyways, but now they're really aggravated. I always get really rough after a fall, and I have plans to meet a friend today, plans to meet my other friend tomorrow for the opticians, and now I'm going to feel rough. And I've got plans at the weekend for my friend staying over, and I'm going to feel rough. This is brilliant, you know. Just brilliant. And I always take a while to recover from these things. So it's not even like I'll feel right as rain in a few days. I always take forever to recover from these things. So this is just brilliant. And my sibling's birthday is coming up. They're both turning 17. And hopefully I'll be feeling less rough by then, on the 19th of April. But I take a while to recover from these things normally. And I was already going through my hip. I was already going through a rough patch. And then I started to feel better today. Literally today was the first day. I said to my nan today, because I saw my nan, I said that today is the first day I feel back to my normal self, almost. And then I fall over. Brilliant. The embarrassing thing is, I didn't even like trip or anything, you know, like there was a step, like a raised bit of path right there, and the guy said to me, the random stranger was like, oh, did you trip over the step? And in my embarrassment, because I didn't want to explain, no, I just randomly just flopped to the ground because I lose my, that stung my skin, I lose my balance sometimes, you know. I didn't want to have to explain my whole life to a stranger, so I just said, yeah, I tripped over the step, even though I was already on the path, so a bit further up the path. So I didn't trip over the step. I just went down. Just lost my balance and went down. But it was easier to explain to the stranger that, yeah, I tripped, rather than, no, my body just decided it didn't want to balance today and fell over. So that's fun. But yeah, cerebral palsy, fibromyalgia things. And it's probably hurting my back as well, because I have kyphoscoliosis and I get back issues anyways. So it probably just aggravated my back, falling over. But yeah. This video is a lot. This has all just been a lot. I wanted to add the research into this video because I wanted it to be also, as well as a space to, like, how to explain this, as well as a safe space for disabilities, chronic illnesses, stuff like that, I also want it to be educational. You know, knowledge is amazing, you know, having awareness about stuff is amazing, but I also think, as much as it is important to relay the facts, it is also important to talk about experience. And this is my experience, this is my life, this is the stuff people don't always see when people say stuff like, oh, I couldn't even tell you were disabled, or stuff like that, or, oh, you know, it could be worse. It's like, yes, it could be, but doesn't mean that what I'm going through isn't hard for me, you know. I don't know. I think it's also just important to show experience, the experiences I go through, and talk about my feelings, you know. This is, as well as it being a safe space for you guys, I want to feel like this is a safe space for me as well, to talk about how I feel. And right now, in all honesty, guys, I don't feel great. I really don't feel great. My hip is killing me right now. But that's not even what's upsetting me. Honestly, what's upsetting me more, yeah, the physical pain, it sucks. But I think emotionally, it's just been a lot this week. And I was starting to feel better. And then I get literally knocked down again. And I almost feel like, as quick as I climbed up a step, I'm knocked 1,000 steps backwards. You know? Well, not 1,000. It's like trying to climb a ladder, but you keep slipping before you get to the prize. That's kind of how it feels. Every time. But it's just hard knowing I'll never actually get to the prize of feeling completely okay. But at least I was halfway up the ladder, right? But oh no, I'm back to the bottom again. That's kind of how it feels. That's clearly a metaphor, by the way. Or a simile, because I said like climbing up a ladder. Yeah, it's a simile. If I said that life is a ladder, that would be a metaphor. Anyways, life is like a ladder is a simile. Anyways, not important. I don't know. I wanted this channel to be less robotic, because in the beginning it was very much facts, all the facts, you know. And I want it to be more about my experiences, but also not great living them, to be honest. You know, that's just how I'm feeling right now, as I'm feeling very disappointed because I was feeling better today, you know. Yeah, sure, I was in pain, but I'm always in pain. It was a pain that I was used to. It was normal. It was fine. It was my daily. And then I have a fall. And yeah, worse things can happen. But when you're starting to feel better, it's kind of disheartening, you know.
Probably gonna have to cancel my friend. And that makes me feel really crappy. My back and my neck are killing me. Yet none of them hit the pavement, but it's probably from the force. I have back issues anyways, so that doesn't help. And my neck probably from the force of going forward. Honestly, I just feel really crappy. I have to cancel on my friend. And I'm getting a chest ache, but I think that's just from the anxiety and upset of having to cancel on my friend. And I was feeling good today. I know I keep saying it, but it's true. And I think that's the really gut-punching thing about this, is I was feeling good today. But I guess it just shows how a good day for somebody can turn into a bad day. Literally about to get changed, and look, red knee. Again. And this is not from falling over. I've been getting this random red knee and I don't know why. Again, see, not even on the other knee that I fell over with. I've got a graze, but it's not the red knee. Random red knee, and I have no idea why. Any suggestions, people? It's hurting me right now, but it's hurting me there, not there. I keep getting this random red knee and I have no idea why. Randomly just goes red. Like this. And I have no idea why. This is the knee that hit the pavement today. As you can see, a graze. That's why that's red. That's a graze. You can see quite clearly that is a graze, right? Move over to this knee. Random redness. It's hurting me there right now. But the other times it hasn't hurt before and just gone red. And it's starting to disappear now, the redness. Can you see that? It's becoming less red, but it will randomly go really red and I have no idea why. And this is one of the reasons I thought I had arthritis, is because of stuff like this, but yeah, it will just randomly go red like this and I have literally no idea why. Any suggestions, people? Why my knee will randomly just go red? It's hurting about here right now. But the other times it wouldn't really hurt, but it's hurting right there, actively right now, but it's gone red. Do you see that? Red. I have legit no idea why. But this knee, completely fine, except obviously I grazed it today from falling over. That is from falling over, that little bit there. But that will just randomly go red. And I have literally not the slightest monkey why. This is the full knee, just so you guys can see. See? It's going back to normal now, but it will randomly go red and I have no idea why. Any thoughts? Pretty much almost back to normal now. Slightly red, but almost back to normal. That lasted not even a few minutes. But I don't know how long it was red for before I looked at my knee, but weird, right? Why does it do that? Why does it do that?
I mean, I used to get red scaly skin on my elbow, this elbow, but that was red scaly skin. It would constantly be red. It wouldn't just randomly go red then normal, red then normal, red then normal. You know what I mean? Like, it's just my skin going red and I have no idea why. Not the slightest monkey. And that's why I was starting to think I had arthritis. But, don't know. I need to do more research into it. But when I did research into it, it's like you have a bone infection or something. And I'm like, if I had a bone infection, surely my knee would be killing me, right? So it's obviously not that Google, you know? I think if I had like a knee bone infection, I'd be like sweating, you know, feverish. I'd be in worlds of pain with it. So I don't think it's that Google, you know? I was Googling it and I just have no idea why it keeps going red like that. I have no idea. I honestly, I don't know. It'll just randomly go red like that and I don't know why. It's the 18th of April. The previous clip was my knee today. It's got a bruise on it, which I'm not surprised. My back is killing me the most. Honestly, my back is killing me the most. But not surprising considering my back already gets backache anyways. So, yeah. But I'm doing okay, doing better than I thought. But it is only 41 minutes past 10, so we'll see what the rest of the day brings. But I'm feeling better than I thought I would, honestly. When I first stood up this morning, not that long ago, my foot felt weird, like it was all tingly and stuff, but I could be unrelated, who knows. But yeah, I'm doing better than I thought I would be doing. My back is absolutely killing me, but, you know, better than I expected I would be at the moment. Don't get me wrong, I'm feeling sickish from the pain and tireder. My back's killing me, like I said. But aching less than I thought it would be, for now. So, yeah. I need to wrap up this video soon, but it's the 14th of April 2023. Really achy today, so I'm going to rest up and then at some point I'll sit down to finish off this video. Yeah. Hello, it is the 18th of April, but I wanted to quickly film an end to this video. The 18th of April 2023, and I want to film an end to this Madalada video because it's been quite a long one by now. The original video didn't quite go to plan, but I think it's important to show life moments that are more raw and real than just facts and retelling experiences, like actually showing the experience as I'm going through it, if that makes any sense. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I genuinely really appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to, and have a lovely day, hopefully. Bye guys, thank you. Oh, and don't forget to follow at Madalada Munden -2 my Instagram, where I'm hopefully going to be posting more. Bye guys.